Okay, so Soup Club 10. Soup Club 10 there. It's called Back in the Salad. Why is it called Back in the Salad? Because I have done so much punning and wordplay in my life, I've given myself a mental tick about the words salad and saddle. And I hope at the end of the night you have the same tick yourselves. Anyway, so riding side salad tonight, we have two Valley girls from Waitati Valley. We have Sandra Muller, the belated recipient of the Physical Comedy Award for Soup Club of 2013. From North East Valley, we have Elsa Demelza Ray. I believe that's your name at the moment. Yes, and she lives in Cardigan Street, just around the corner from Slippers Lane. Right, okay, and then also we have from Auckland, we have Kat Kennedy. She is glad she is a Kennedy, and she's glad also to be born in the 1990s. We're very happy for her. Lucky young thing. Yes. But we are grateful for her because she brings the average age of the Soup Club cast down to about 34. Bless you, love. Right, who else do we have? We have Kat's friend Nick. Nick's got to dash off into the text, and we'll do his sketch first. Me and Nick go back about 17 minutes. I must say, what I know about Nick is if he does anything bad, I'm sure he'll get diversion. We also have probably from North America, we have the young David. And David's probably the most fashionable dressed person here, and the People's Front of Judea, which of course is a reference to which movie?
Life of Brian.
Well, thank you very much. Well done. You go to the next round. Right. Are there any co-stars I missed up? No. What? Who? Oh, Tanya. Yes, Tanya. Tanya. We had from. Well, she's from Canada. She is Canada's 12th most famous person. It'll take you about half an hour to dispute that fact because you'll struggle. Oh, yes, you've got Ellen Cohen and Jodie Mitchell and Beard Naked Ladies and who else will you say? You'll probably say people like, who? Brian Adams? Katie Lang? Alice Munro? Yes, you know who she is. Who's Alice Munro?
Writer.
She's a writer. She won the Nobel Prize for Literature last year. She writes short stories. How lovely. James Naismith. What game did he invent?
Basketball.
Basketball, well done. And
Naomi Klein.
Who?
Naomi Klein.
Naomi Klein! The beauty myth, is that right? Was it someone else?
No logo.
No logo, right. Now you're struggling. Another famous comedian?
No. Burton Cummings.
Burton Cummings, and finally then you'll come to Tony, of course, right. Okay, so, who am I? I'm Richard West. I am the warm-up act. I'm underprepared. I'm the lukewarm-up act. And so I haven't written a monologue tonight, but I'm going to present two items that I think may deserve to be developed. The first one is based on this artefact. This is a true artefact. I didn't make it for tonight especially. I was awarded this in 1984 from Bayview High School. And the logo, I have a logo, reads, if you could do the honours please, David.
Mr. 6'4".
Mr. 6'4". Form. Yes, it was terribly unclear what that actually meant. And the tragedy for me is that I peaked too early in life, and everything since has been an anticlimax. Okay. So the special privileges. Yes, the school bullies. Oh, Mr. Sixthform, Mr. Sixthform, we're so sorry to beat you up in the past. You have our respect. They used to try and kiss my feet. Mr. Sixthform, what do you want us to do for you? I said, punch yourselves in the face. And I got to take out a girl to the formal that I actually wanted to go with. No, the best thing's come to pass. No! But I got a stupid sash. But anyway. So, the other thing, something I posted on Facebook, which is based on true life, you can slurp your soup as well, help yourself, was this. And it's quite moving in a way. To give her babies the best start in life, she laid her eggs in last night's chili con carne. Now I'm going to cross the social taboo. I've seen the little eggs there in last night's chili con carne. I haven't prepared anything else. I better check. Has anyone in the room ever taken a spoonful out that had the little eggs from a fly in it and then eaten the rest? Anyone ever done that? Right, oh, that's the end of that item. Right, so... right, because I know what station taboo is, right? Haven't you have?
No.
Not publicly, thank you. Right, so on with the first sketch, because Nick has to dash. The first sketch takes us back. What a young audience we have tonight. The average age of the audience here tonight is 28. Thank you for those.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you for those who dragged it up. Thank you, Debbie. Right, so the first sketch, it's taking us back to childhood sweetheart love, and features Kat and her friend Nick.
You tired?
Yeah, I'm tired, alright?
Oh.
Not that tired.
Do you want to go home?
I don't want to go home, just yet. I'm not that tired. I can stay up a bit longer. I might have to go home, but I don't want to go home.
You could stay here if you want.
Really? Well, it is a very comfy couch.
You wouldn't have to sleep on the couch.
Oh, I didn't realise you had a spare room.
I don't.
I didn't realise you had a spare bed in your room.
I don't.
I didn't realise that you had an old camp stretcher reserved for last minute guests.
I don't.
I didn't realise you had an old lilo that you can inflate for emergencies that used to go away with you on family holidays.
Yeah, got one of those. I've got a puncher.
Oh, a big one?
A wee one.
How long does it take to go down? The lilo.
About an hour.
Maybe I could fix it.
Do you want to sleep on the lilo?
Well, I don't want to sleep on a lilo, but I could if I had to. I may as well go home.
Look, do you want to go home?
Do I want to go home? It's not a case of wanting to, it's just that I'd probably get more sleep on my own bed than on a self-de-inflating lilo.
No one's asking you to sleep on the lilo. You can sleep with me.
Oh, cool. Do you mean sleep or just sleep?
And so, I believe, and so it dragged on into the... Oh! And so it continued into the dawn until both had left for work. Later that day, Sue slashed her old violate to ribbons. Meanwhile, Sid purchased 2 packets of patches so he could undertake extensive repairs. Now there'll be a transformation as I become...
Are you sure that's the right train for you?
Yes, well, whatever. And as I become your favourite deity and mine, this chap here. Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Billy.
Lovely day.
Thank you.
Lots of people are really hacked off with you.
Oh, really? Oh, dear. Why's that?
War, famine, sweatshops, and to top it all off, flat whites are going up.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. They're what's doing what?
Flat white coffee is going up to $5.50.
Well, it's nothing to do with me.
People need their coffee.
What, as much as food and shelter?
That's right. Stimulant.
So is pain.
Are you threatening me?
No.
God.
Yes.
Oh. Is that your bus?
Oh, is that my bus?
Guys,
Yes.
why do people die?
Design fault.
Hang on. Hang on. What about intelligent design?
All right, call it planned obsolescence.
You know, for someone who's the creator, you really are a bit crap.
Billy, please, do you know why I'm here?
To warn us, to make things right, to melt all the gun barrels and the guns on all the tanks, to seize all the world's nuclear weapons like Superman did in Superman 4.
Well, actually, no. I'm here to collect an award. A design award.
What for?
The banana. It's a complete meal in the palm of your hand. Easy to peel, the dispensable skin, all in an eye-catching yellow.
No offence, guys, but for more and more people on this planet, as a place to live is becoming more of a shithole by the day.
Well, then my new project, and it's a bit hush-hush, should give you a reason to be hopeful.
What is it?
Earth 2.
What's better about it?
There's only one commandment.
Which is?
Don't leave the trees.
Simpler than having 10.
11?
11? What's the 11th?
No loud parties.
So, is adultery still in your top 10?
Oh yes, but yes, but thou shalt not kill is still number 1.
See, the thing is, with adultery, you've done it.
What? Who told you that?
The Bible. You had sex with Mary, her husband.
Yes. Joseph?
Yes, the carpenter. Was he away?
I don't know.
Was he away, banging something else up?
He was rebuilding a barn that had spontaneously combusted.
What was that like?
Oh, she's nice. She laughed a lot. She said the earth moved for her.
Really?
I was showing off.
I was very sorry to hear about Jesus.
Oh, he's all right.
Of course, still, must have been hard for you hearing your only son say, Dad, Dad, why have you forsaken me without letting off a few thunderbolts?
What he also said off the record was, Dad, chill, don't freak out like you usually do. I had a huge anger problem, I admit that. But that was the Old Testament me. I've moved on.
A question from Sally next door. She's only 3.5. Do you wear underpants or pull-ups?
Depends.
On what?
On how you see me. I appear as people want to see me. How do I appear to you?
It's a talking banana.
Am I wearing underpants?
Yeah, purple ones.
Oh, see?
How do other people see you?
Some people see me as a tall Nigerian woman.
Oh.
Many people see me as a perky 45-year-old Caucasian male with sparkling eyes and hair peppered with grey, or skull peppered with hair. A scale replica, in fact, of George Clooney.
Really?
Sex on toast.
If you're really God, prove it.
Oh yes, he said, looking for a kind of surprise, which I've left at home. Bugger.
What's in this Kinder Surprise?
An aeroplane. Egg has already been opened and resealed. It had an aeroplane in it.
What's in this one?
A note.
What did it say?
Help, help, I'm being held at the Kinder Surprise factory against my free will.
My mum believes in a personal God.
No, it'll be me.
Okay, well I'm off now.
Okay, mind how you go. All right, on the count of 3. Nick, we wish you well. Okay, now we are moving on to the next piece, which will be number 3. But I've only got number 4 in front of me. I wonder what number 3 could be about.
The girl with the...
Oh, the girl with the upside down. Oh, bugger. Whoops. Right. Oh, that's transformation. Oh,
Oh, it's all happening.
it's all happening. That's right. Just me and Kat. I think we're sharing a script, Kat, because I've lost mine. Is that right? Oh, now here's a turn up of the books. Kat doesn't have her script, and I don't have mine. So, right. We might come back to it in the second half to just sort of panic walking back
What's
and
in your
forth.
front pocket?
What's in my front pocket? Notes about another sketch. Any of those? You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Rightio. Oh. No. Yes!
Yay!
Hooray! I'm glad your standards are so low. Where's my hat? Right. Where's my glasses? No. Great. Cool. Okay. Let me take a private one. I've been spending this is too long, by the way. I've been spending an inordinate amount of time lately typing into my cheap reconditioned PC, endlessly clicking the mouse, searching for that special someone. No, I'm not talking about porn. I'm talking about internet dating. Let's just say my computer mouse back on the porn thing is a lot less subtle than it used to be because it's getting fewer doses of hand cream. But anyway, let's move on. It was after several weeks that I found her. Transfixed, I stared at her profile photos over and over again for hours at a time. Her face had such beautiful features, not unlike some of the ones I'm seeing right now. She had beautiful ears, an alluring mouth, enticing eyes, and the cutest button nose ever to found a man or beast. I mean a woman. But I should have smelled a rat, for these gobsmackingly gorgeous features were never photographed side by side or all together to form a unified face. We communicated avidly into the night. She laughed at all my jokes. I laughed at some of hers. I typed LOL several times, but felt perhaps I was being disingenuous, as my laughter was barely audible and never hearty. It was more of a harumph or a chortle. Immediately we hit it off. We liked the same things: walks on the beach, kittens, and good service in restaurants. Admittedly, I much prefer pictures of kittens, especially those on biscuit and lids. Pop that sweet lid, ignore the softening arrowroot, straight to the sultana pasties. But I digress. I'm glad we both liked good service in restaurants. So many times I've gone beetroot purple with rage at transgressions against me. And I'm channeling Danny DeVito. Or some other eatery. Excuse me, there's no fern leaf on my flat white. Instead, there's this. There's no random pattern. It's a skull representing death. A memento mori. I paid $4.50 to be marked with a reminder of my own mortality. I didn't feel the need to tell her the names of the restaurants I'd been banned from. Well, she never asked. But I would have told her if she'd written, "Oh, BTW, have you ever been banned or given a trespass order against a cafe or some other eatery?" We had arranged to meet at a Dunedin bar. Naturally, I assumed this was in order to save my feelings, so that the gloom would draw out my best features. The first bar cafe she'd named I'd been banned from. It was run by Harry Krishnas. They gave me a lifetime ban. This lifetime and any lifetime subsequent. I had to think of something. Oh, I'm the resident banjo player at that bar. And while I like the bar and stuff, I feel I need to keep work and pleasure separate. I'm currently undergoing banjo lessons. This is a documentary, by the way.
Yeah.
Instead, because I wanted the world to know I was going out with the most beautiful girl in all of Oceania, I suggested we go to Nova Cafe beside Yard Gallery. She seemed reluctant, but then I said neither of us, thinking mainly of myself, because I thought she was out to try with all the gorgeous facial features and everything. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, something, yeah. She seemed reluctant, but okay. Okay, yeah, okay. But we love, when I say to her, look, listen, folks, we love each other. As our souls intermingle, whatever packaging houses those souls is immaterial. She acquiesced. I was running late. I found her down the stairs like I was in a musical of Nova Cafe. Yeah. Jointly, I walked down the stairs from the doorway, and there she was, back to me. Her long, luscious, sensual blonde hair She shook it. It moved in slow motion. The whole place seemed to be looking at me and then at her. The place was packed, but she sat alone, and the tables around her empty. The place was dead quiet. The bartender, who had been polishing a glass or a tea towel, froze, transfixed with the drama and high emotion of what would be our first meeting. Inside my head, Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes were singing. Now, I know this is a younger audience. Does anyone know the Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes song, Love Lifts Us Up to Where We Belong?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's Jennifer Warnes, yeah. All right. Anyway, I looked around for someone to high-five, but my hands were full with a bunch of roses I ripped off the old lady next door and some marigolds I found growing on a destruction site. On the other hand, I had a whole big Toblerone, or rather, half a Toblerone. So, she turned to me, the people in the cafe gasped, except for the light sugar. Oh yeah, we're sharing a script.
Oh, Johnny, we finally meet. I've so dreamt of this moment. Even though I am dynamic, fun, love, self-actualizing individual, I feel that with you in my life, everything's going to be just fine.
The whole cafe, a guide dog included, looked in my direction. I looked at her, totally taken in her totality. Then I said the first thing. Step forward, sugar. The second thing, and the third thing that came to my head all at once. I said, your nose is upside down.
No.
Right, stand closer like, I got you these. I presented the flowers to partly cover her face. Getting her to smell them was the first of many awkward gestures.
Thank you. Now I can smell them. Oh, they're wonderful. It isn't always easy because...
Your nose is upside down?
But Johnny, it's still me, Ramona, the chess grandmaster, the beach volleyball champ, the girl who was an exchange student on a remote atoll who got in compensation for all the nearby nuclear testing.
Is that how your nose got upside down?
No, Johnny. I was born with my nose upside down. And before you ask, yes, I could get it operated on, but the surgeons say if they did operate, there'd be a 30% chance I could die.
Believe me, it's worth the risk.
Johnny, you can't mean that.
And to think, I dreamed of us on our wedding day, the perfect day, everyone's so happy for us. Joyful confetti raining down.
Sorry, Johnny, but I'm allergic to confetti. Well, not allergic, it just makes me sneeze.
There won't be any confetti.
Thank you, Johnny. Also, please, no asparagus roll. It makes my pee smell funny. Really
Oh yeah, like really funny? Funny like how your nose is upside down? Of course, if your pee does smell funny, you'll be the last to know. Funny, I dreamed of us growing old together. Well, of me growing old and you growing to middle age.
Oh, Johnny, what are we going to do?
I might just find a monastery to join.
Wait, Johnny, I have an idea. My uncle is the great Jonaldo.
Jonaldo! Jonaldo, played by Chris, who's walking this way to join us? Is that your Uncle Jonaldo? Hurry, John, hurry! As fast as your little peg's gonna take you. Okay. Did you say that bit?
Yes. I think a visit to him could solve all our problems.
And so it came to pass. Chris, stand over. Johnny, Jonaldo! The great Jonaldo, join us, Jonaldo. I'm not in this bit of the scene, I'll just hide in the background.
And when you see Ramona, you see her as God intended, with her nose inverted, the very essence of divine beauty. A beauty worth of a Botticelli. Herself.
I was in this bit of the scene, by the way. Ramona, let me look at you. My God, you take my breath away.
Oh, Johnny, I'm the happiest woman alive.
And so we wed, and we produced 3 beautiful children, and 2 hideous ones, with upside-down noses. And so for me, it was back to the great Jonaldo.
And when you see Joey and Becky, you will see them as God intended, and their noses inverted, the very essence of yoga.
He meant to say yada yada.
Yada yada. You get the picture. What a chili, blah blah blah.
And we were so incredibly happy together, initially. Then I noticed that there was no money coming in and that Johnny was, well, frankly, a bit of a slob. It was my turn to go to the great Ronaldo. Uncle, please, place me under your spell.
Spell, schmell. You need to have that. You need to leave that bum and quick.
Oh, Ronaldo, I know you're right, but it won't be easy.
And let that be a lesson to you. Chris, thank you for the musical accompaniment. She's had a better offer. Where can you take us? Anyway, thank you. Well done, Chris. Chris doesn't have his glasses. He's about to say you need your bum. But he's right. Anyway.